Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. So today, I'm going to do a semi-lengthy video where I discuss all the new male dolls that I got on Aliexpress. Well, not all of them. I think I might need to do a part two. I'm going to be focusing today on these two right here. You may have seen them on Aliexpress. Some people are equating the dolls to knockoffs of the Integrity Toys Lucas Maverick sculpt. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to show you them in detail up close. In addition, I went ahead and I shrunk the head on that one because I don't know if you guys notice, they actually have larger heads than an average Ken doll, and I wanted it to be more in scale with 1/6 scale, because there's a 1/6 scale doll. Here's the 1/6 scale Mink girl. And so this guy here, without his unshrunken head, the head is a bit big, and they tend to do that when they're copying sculpts. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing the details on these guys, their head sculpt, the shrinking process, the bodies that are available, so to give you options for Ken dolls in your collection, please stay tuned and keep watching. Now, I know this is a little bit of a weird scene going on here. I did say it looks a bit like a soap opera in one of my posts. But let's start first with these two guys, because that's the focus of the video here. So here we go. The doll beside him is right here, is a Mink doll. I got her about 2 years ago. She's on an actual Mink body and has the Mink head sculpt. So she, is their actual female version, as you can see right here. Very beautiful doll. I think I'm going to repaint her to give her forward-facing eyes because I don't like the side glance. But anyway, that's the Mink doll, and their signature seems to be these ginormous butts. Trust me, there's nothing different about the men. I'll show you what I mean. So on to the guys. Here I'm going to start with this one. Actually, no, let me start with this one because he's in his original form. Here is the doll as he straight... See, I'm all the way zoomed out. You can see everything. Straight from factory to him, okay? The body is meant to be a knockoff of the Adonis from JHD. That much is for sure. I do not have an Adonis doll to compare him to. I haven't bought any of the Adonises. And now I actually see why. The body is relatively difficult to find clothes for. In fact, they sell clothes for this size body on Aliexpress, and it's labeled, they'll have it for the 1/6 scale soldier dolls, because these thighs, I will have you know, I tried just about everything in my collection that I had, pants, and it was a no-go. They had to wear like this guy. He's literally in like yoga pants basically, because that's the only thing that could fit the body. So anyway, here is what I'm saying. It is beautifully sculpted, but it is relatively large. It's very large. But here's what you're interested in. The face. This actually does remind me of Integrity Toys Lucas Maverick. I do not have the Lucas doll. I might get him one day. I really like him. But look at that. The sculpting in the forehead is there. The finish is clean. No pixelation. Slight sheen on the lips. I mean, this is the perfect doll for customization, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. In fact, that's exactly what I did. His head size, as I told you, is too large, and so I had to take it down, and I did. Now, I must start by saying, if you're going to attempt head shrinking on your dolls, two things have to be true. The vinyl that is used for the head needs to be a really good quality vinyl. If the vinyl is not good and you shrink it, it will crack. Look on my channel and you will see a video of me trying to shrink a female doll that I got from Aliexpress. The skull cracked and it was just, it wasn't good. In addition to their hair, if they have any, has to be made from saran or nylon. If it happens to be this odd kanekalon that they use in some of the dolls, they still actually use some of that hair fiber on some of the AliExpress dolls. The coloring of the hair will bleach and damage the vinyl, which also happened to my doll that I shrunk here on this channel. I'll link it in the description so you can see what can happen if you're attempting to shrink a vinyl that is not good quality or hair that is not good quality. Right now on the market, you can shrink some Barbie's heads, but I don't know what will happen to their hair. I haven't shrunken Barbie's heads because I don't need to. Some dolls that you might consider head shrinking on to get them more in scale with a Barbie is the Wicked dolls. The Wicked dolls can be shrunken and their hair and everything comes out perfectly when you do that. So if you're interested in shrinking the Wicked dolls, do so. I'm actually considering shrinking some of my red, gosh, what was that movie that just came out with red dolls? Yeah, I want to shrink them because their heads are a bit big, and I have to see how it turns out though, because I'm not sure of the fiber. I will post it here if I do. Now, back to the body. Listen, these dudes do not skip leg day, and they, doll nudity warning, whoops. Okay, so here we go. Their butts, this is just, it's just too much. They can't fit any pants. I honestly believe the pants that they wear is like custom pants. And if you're not interested in buying all custom clothes, then this is not the doll sculpt for you. That said, I mean, the sculpt is nice. The legs are ridiculously muscular. This isn't like a vinyl. It feels like some kind of hard plastic. Like the head is vinyl for sure. This is a harder plastic. I don't know what quality any of this is because it's until it comes down to the feet here. It's vinyl when it comes to this again. Not vinyl, not vinyl, not vinyl. Plastic, some odd plastic, and then vinyl hands. But you see the sculpt on the hand? It's really nice. I don't mind it. I mean, for the price, you can get this for about $5-6 to $9 on AliExpress. Let me show you their feet. The sculpt is cute. You can see the little toenails, and they fit Ken doll shoes just fine. However, this backside is just, it's too big. It really is. It presented a problem for sure. Anyway, on to the head shrinking. Let me show you how that went. See, pulling on his pants. Good grief, he has to jump to get in the jeans. Anywho, let me put it down. Onto who has been shrunken, okay? So we're going to talk about this guy now. Here he is. First thing that happened is, I guess I need to tell you how the shrinking process went. If you look on my channel in the shorts, you will see his head when he was spinning around in the bottle filled with about 1/4 of water, and then the other 3/4 was 100% extra strength acetone. Do not use the cheap acetone. Use a proper acetone, 100%. No vitamin E in it, no moisturizing agents, just pure 100%